Hey guys, I'm Steve. I have FOMO. I probably should have shaved, and today we are entering the grid. That's right, we have our TRON DVC preview today, about a month before it opens. So super excited that we're finally able to ride it, and let's head on over and get one, maybe more rides in. I don't really know how it works. We still haven't seen the monorail that's wrapped in the TRON design, and I'm starting to question if it exists at all. Hopefully we can see it today, because we are heading over to Epcot a little bit later as well. Now, just like a Moonlight Magic, we have our separate entrance right over here, because we technically don't have park passes for today, but we get them with the preview. So it'll just sign us in right over here. All right, I wish the band was blue, but we're all good. Now we head right to TRON. I'm gonna miss this song and these costumes and everything. Just one more month of it.
It's time to celebrate!
So let me briefly explain how we got the preview. We actually tried for the annual pass holder preview, and all those emails went out at different times. So by the time we got ours, it was pretty much already too late. We were just too far into the queue. When we do Moonlight Magic, it kind of doesn't matter when you join the queue, because it just goes live at 11 and then it puts you all in random spots. We like that. The annual pass one was just when you join the queue, you know, after the email started going out. So anyway, it didn't look like it was going to happen. So I also jumped into the DVC one, and thankfully that one was a lot shorter, and we got into that. Because yeah, the annual pass holder one, we were in line for 3 hours virtually, and it just never happened. So it told us it filled up before we got into it. Super glad we were able to get the DVC one, because we really wanted, you know, at least one preview, obviously. And yeah, here we are, and really excited to finally do this after seeing it under construction for so long. Oh, Stitch is out on stage. Here we go. Well, there's the strip side of the Tomorrowland Power Company. Still under work. And here, oh, look at that beautiful sign. There it goes. Yeah, this doesn't look nearly as bad as the Guardians preview, because that was like an hour and a half, 2 hours outside. So as long as the queue is inside, we're all good here. I figure we'll ride first, and then we'll get all of our photos in. Oh, look at those cast member uniforms. They are fantastic. Look at this sign. Oh, I love everything. Oh, good to know. There is a bathroom here. And this lower path, that takes you over to Storybook Circus. Oh, yes. They got the TRON Legacy soundtrack. I am so excited. We were listening to that on the way here. I am super pumped about that. I was a little bit nervous they wouldn't have it, but it looks like we will have to wait outside a little bit. Thankfully, there's some umbrellas here. I don't know if they're really enough, but
Hopefully they put more, because I think they're gonna need it.
yeah. Hopefully they do add some more if you do have to wait outside, because it is a bit of a hotter day today. Another picture we'll get after the ride is over. I'm actually interested in the concrete, because it's kind of like the old Tomorrowland concrete that had the gears in it, but now we have hexagons, and I wonder if they're going to do more with it. I mean, probably not. I assume this is the finished product. It's just interesting that it's got that, as opposed to like the cleaner look that was over in Tomorrowland now, and I wonder if they're going to do like all Tomorrowland like that. Welcome, users. Here we go. Oh, what a clean look. Now, you know, obviously this place is going to look amazing at night, so I kind of wish it was night right now, but you know, we'll get to experience it at all times. Oh, there's the device that I forget the name of right now. The de-reser, right? I don't know. It's funny with all the theming, the clean, the blue lights, the hexagons, everything. I'm actually reminded a lot of Velocicoaster. Obviously, this ride existed first in Shanghai Disney, but I just thought it was funny that they're very similar just in that aesthetic.
heart, back, or head problems, you should be free from motion sickness or other conditions that could be aggravated by this experience. Expectant users should not. Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of TRON.
Oh, wow.
Team Blue, welcome to the grid. Proceed to games. In 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to TRON Lightcycle Run, the ultimate competition on the grid. Before proceeding to the sync chamber, all members of Team Blue must prepare. All users must secure large items, including backpacks, purses, and hats, in the locker portal before entering the grid. Lockers are just ahead.
Oh, look at those lights.
To open a locker portal, tap your digital key to the illuminated activation point. Please be considerate of other users and only use locker space that your party requires.
I mean, it's funny that's reminding me of Velocicoaster because they also use this system of lockers in the actual queue.
When the gate opens, follow your path on the floor. If you are assigned the car vehicle, you must walk behind the light cycle. To synchronize with your light cycle,
If there is a storage area on the actual light cycle.
And pull the handlebars towards you. Thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride in the dark.
Yeah, let's see how big this locker is. Yeah, it's pretty big. We can fit all the stuff in there.
Yeah, we only need one.
Yeah. All right, we successfully remembered which locker was ours, but they actually have this thing. I want to see, let's see, English. Okay, so here, scan your magic band.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's exactly what I just said. I wish that they had, and yeah, they have it. So if you forget your number, it's all good. You can just scan and it'll tell you. That's awesome. As we exit, I guess this is where the gift shop's going to be. Oh, and we're right about in the entrance. Now we can actually get that photo on the light cycle. So let's go do that right now. And then of course, we'll give our thoughts in a second. Just checked out the bathrooms. I wasn't going to film in there, but they're somewhat themed. Kind of feels like a little bit of a blend, like maybe like contemporary bathrooms with that modern, clean look. But then there was like like a hexagon pattern on the floor, circular lights, and then kind of like a like a spaceship Earth design on the actual like stall doors. So a little bit of theming. Nothing like too crazy, not like all blue lights and everything in there. But yeah, now we're going to go take some photos. Yeah, we'll get to our thoughts on the ride. We will get to that, but we're going to get some photos out of the way first and then see if we can ride again, but I'm pretty sure we can only ride one time. I'm curious as to why this path goes here and just kind of stops. I wonder if they're going to put a cart there or just something. I'm not totally sure. But check this out. These planters have this divider that then continues into the concrete. I just think that's kind of cool. And I wonder if it just kind of forms like a giant identity disc sort of image. Oh wow, look at that scaffolding around Space Mountain. That does not look fun to do. I'm sure there's actually going to be a pretty sizable line when this ride is officially open just to get this photo up. Thankfully, we were able to get in just immediately. Because really, I've seen a lot of coasters go by that actually have like no one on them. So there's really not like a ton of people here for this preview. Oh, look at that. It's just not like a plain white canopy. It's actually all hexagons here, at least on the inside. But we definitely did miss out a little bit by riding it during the day because all of this kind of interacts as you go by with lights at night. So, looking forward to riding again at night. But it was still a good ride. All right, our thoughts. That was awesome. We actually got front row. So I put my phone in the locker because I wasn't exactly sure what the situation was with storing it on the actual light cycle. There's actually a hole in the storage cabinet It's too small for my phone to fly through, but I feel like if you have smaller items, then they could possibly fall through it. So that was a little weird. And then there wasn't much more to film. It was a big room, very similar to Guardians, coasters on both sides. There was a video playing of just, you know, some things, info about the Lightcycle, some like other competitors, things like that. Anyway, we got front row.
It was awesome.
That was sick. The ride was a little short. It felt a little short. Maybe it'll feel better in the future. Maybe it was just because we've been waiting for it for so long and we finally get on it. It's like, oh no, that was over so quickly. But it was,
I felt like it was a decent length. Yeah, I wanted it to possibly go outside again.
yeah.
But overall, I thought it was like, really good. And yeah, it could have been longer just because who doesn't want a longer ride?
Yeah. And again, very, very similar vibes to Velocicoaster with the initial launch. That was like very similar to one of the launches of Velocicoaster. And then also Cosmic Rewind. And I feel like Cosmic Rewind definitely drew some inspiration from this ride since it was in Shanghai first. There was a lot of similar aspects with like video screens and, you know, the pre-show where you're kind of, you get entered into the grid. It's like being teleported up to the spaceship all at once. It's very, very similar vibes to that.
But I also like that there wasn't as many pre-shows as Guardians, so you get on the ride a little bit faster.
That was the biggest thing. I mean, I love Guardians, but man, the two pre-shows plus a wait and having to do the virtual queue, it's a lot. So that's why we don't do it as often as we would otherwise. So maybe we will do Tron a lot more if we can keep getting those virtual queues like we can get them for Guardians. Because just having that one pre-show, that was fine. I mean, we were on the ride in 20, 30 minutes at the most, maybe even just 20 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Obviously, when the ride actually opens, I'm sure there'll be waits, long waits,
but it went really quickly. But also, Guardians broke down when we did our preview for that.
Yeah,
But Tron is running very smoothly.
It was a 2-hour wait, plus it broke down.
Yes, so it was a lot longer.
And most of it was outside in the blaring sun. They didn't have the umbrellas like they have here. So.
Yeah, we were outside for a little bit, but then we were inside, nice and cool, and very, very cool with the theming and everything. I want it to be more. I want all of Tomorrowland to be themed like this, just to be a lot more immersive. Because I just love it. I do love Tron. I love the aesthetic. I love the music. Yeah, so it was a really good time. We're gonna get some more photos, and then I feel like I want to talk more about it, but I mean that's it. It's
a good ride.
It's a good ride.
Worth the wait. It would have been nice if it was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But overall, very enjoyable and fine for tall people.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's what I forgot to mention. You and Ryan about that. Okay, so the actual Lightcycle. We are both tall. We fit into it just fine. That being said, my biggest gripe was just how I sat in it. I kind of just like strained my neck up. I think in the future I need to kind of sit up more because I just really had some neck pain. I had chest pain.
Well, that's just because like, your chest was like against the seat.
But I think I can adjust myself. I think we can learn. With
my neck is fine. I don't know what
okay, you already learned immediately, but with multiple re-rides, I feel like I can get into a better position to not have as much pain. There's also the shin pain. That's definitely present. So I guess it might be a better thing that the ride isn't longer.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine getting stuck on that. That would be terrible.
The longer you're on the ride, it gets more comfortable.
Yes.
And then when you have to get up, you're like,
Yeah. So getting in, getting out, a little iffy. Actually being on the ride, fine. A little bit of pain afterwards. That was then reactivated when we did our photo op with the actual test seats. But you know, it was still a comfortable fit. I felt like I was very securely in it. And yeah.
very secure.
Yeah, I would just say kind of try to sit up more and not strain your neck like I did, or again, Steph did immediately, so maybe I'm just stupid. But yeah, all right.
He said it, not me.
I know. All right, so that's our final thoughts. I was really hoping they'd have the identity disc to hold up for the photo right here. But maybe it was just for the cast member preview. Hopefully they'll have it when it actually previews. I'm just trying to be here as long as possible now. So over here, looks like there's going to be a refreshment stand or something that's currently blocked. Yeah. But yeah, you know, we got our photo with the sign. I mean, you know, there's no gift shop right now or anything, so really not much else to do except head on out. No. It's so sad. Why does that have to say game over? Oh, man. All right, so we're gonna exit the Storybook Circus Way just to see a little bit more. And here's that other path. So there's a gate here, and then it goes to this wall. Now there's a cast member door back there, but I wonder what's gonna be here. Because surely there's gonna be something here. It's kind of weird that it just goes right up into the wall like that. So I wonder, meet and greet maybe? Or, I don't know. I'd say like refreshment stand, but they already have that one over there clearly. Maybe just like extra merch, or, you know, maybe they'll just put some benches in here. You can just kind of hang out. I really don't know. Maybe the stroller parking, maybe that. I don't know. I do like the aesthetic of the benches. They are pretty cool. Are they comfortable though?
They're not bad.
Not bad?
It doesn't look that comfortable, but it's fine.
Let me test it out. This is actually really comfortable. This is surprisingly comfortable. I think part of it's because a lot of the benches are just like stone, especially in Tomorrowland. You usually just end up sitting on concrete or something.
It's nice and shady too.
This is metal, but it almost feels like soft metal.
Yeah.
It's actually comfortable, and yeah, it's shaded, so.
And it's actually
nice.
an area you could actually just like hang out in without having to have access to the ride.
Oh yeah. Oh, with this music going in the background, I'm gonna be hanging out here a lot. This is gonna be my chill area. Especially at night. Oh, it's gonna be so. Just hang out here at night, seeing the ride go by. Yeah, let me show this. I mean, this is a vibe. Oh, you can actually see the lights now. The hexagons. There they go. But yeah, just sitting here watching this go by at night with all the lights. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna enjoy that. I got this little Tomorrowland sign here as we exit. Looking fresh. And then don't know what's going on here. I wonder if that's going to be rethemed or something. Oh yeah, it is. It's the Barnstormer like repair bay or something. So, I mean, that's kind of cool to look at right now, but hopefully they put something up here. Maybe like welcome to the grid or something, or I don't know. But yeah, that's it. And there's a train tunnel. So here we go. I wish the music was a little bit more varied. I wish they ran through just the whole Tron Legacy playlist. That would be awesome. Or yeah, I mean it's Daft Punk. Yeah, just play the whole thing. But on the actual ride, did you notice the music? Was it the same or was it different?
I honestly don't think I remembered what the music was.
Yeah.
It might have been the same music or whatever it was. I was so focused on everything else and just screaming and having a good time.
Yeah. I was really trying to pay attention, but I mean like what they were saying, the visuals next to us, the music. I was trying to pay attention to all of it, but I'm really looking forward to re-riding and really trying to take it all in and really seeing what's going on.
Obviously, music isn't the focus like it is for Guardians.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Like on the splash pad?
Yeah. I mean, the splash pad is kind of necessary today because it is getting hotter, but I think I'm good. And that concludes our Tron preview. We're actually going to continue the day over at Epcot with Flower and Garden first day. No, first day?
First day for us.
First day for us. But that's going to be a separate video. I'll just leave Tron as its own thing because it deserves it. So, yeah.
So, welcome to Magic Kingdom, Tron.
Yeah, glad to have you here. It was definitely necessary. And
maybe now 74's Mine Train won't always have an 80-minute wait.
That's what I'm hoping for, honestly. To be able to ride this and maybe Seven Dwarfs a little bit more often, it's a really good addition. But yeah, it was a good time. Can't wait till it officially opens. And yeah.
One more month.
One more month. All right. And we'll see you guys in just a little bit. It'll be for us, but for you, it'll be next video. Bye.